Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to our channel, English with SHYAM Sir, and I'm SHYAM Sir talking to you. How are you all? I hope you're all well and your preparation is going well. So, I once again welcome you all to our program, SHYAM Sir's Vocabulary. And without further delay, let's get started. We have today the Hindu newspaper of September 13th. That is today's Hindu newspaper. And I'm on the editorial column, page number 8. There is a very small article, but important article because this article is about international relations. And on page number 8, the article says, three to tangle. So, as you all know, I'm here not to explain the content of the article. I'll be focusing on the vocabulary. From this article, I have around 15 to 20 beautiful words. And let me share those words with you. And also, I'll try to explain the words very clearly so that everybody will understand. As you all know, my only request to you every time is make a running notes. Chalo, let's get started. The headlines itself has a beautiful vocabulary called tangle. Basically, the meaning of the word tangle is involve in a fight. The meaning of the word tangle is involve in a fight. Okay. However, my dear friends, this is the time for me to also tell you that there is a very beautiful idiom which is very close to this. The idiom is called two to tango. The idiom is called two to tango. What is the meaning of this idiom two to tango? Two to tango means, for example, A and B are two brothers fighting with each other. Now, to solve this problem, to rebuild their beautiful relation, it is a responsibility of both of them, correct? So if one of them comes forward, doesn't work. To solve the problem, A and B together should try to do. So that's how we use the expression two to tango. So two to tango is an expression, is an idiom where we use to say to solve a problem, it is a responsibility of both the parties. So this headlines is very close to that. Three to tango. It is not exactly tango given. Three to tangle. Tangle means involve in fight. So here he is basically talking about three countries, India, Pakistan, and America. So you can remember that idiom also here. So I have already told you very clearly that tango means involve in a fight. So now here the second vocabulary is undermine. Undermine means make less stronger, make less effective. Undermine, underestimate are very close. So undermine means lessen the strength of somebody or lessen the strength of something. Like for example, my uncle always undermines my abilities. Okay, easy. Vocabulary number 3 here, refurbish. What is meant by refurbish? I'll make it very simple for you. Refurbish means rebuild or recover from a problem to the normal condition. So refurbish means rebuild. Always remember re means again. Yes or no? So refurbish means rebuild or bring back to the normal condition. Moving ahead, I'm sure that everybody knows the meaning of the vocabulary upgrade. Upgrade means improve, improvise, making better, getting developed. What is meant by replenish? See, again, re is there. Re means again. Replenish is also equal to refurbish. So replenish is in a simple language, restore. Replenish in a simple language is restore. Replenish is very close to refurbish, my dear friends. So moving ahead, let me take you to the vocabulary concerns. Concern is worry, okay? Concern is equal to worry, problem, anxiety, okay? So let me take you to some more important vocabulary here. Stalled. Stalled means in one way stopped. Stalled means stopped, okay? Stop, S-T-O-P, stop. Apprehensions. The students have many apprehensions about their career. Apprehensions means many doubts, fear, anxiety. Okay. Due to the COVID lockdown, Many poor people had a lot of apprehensions about their lives. Apprehensions means, worry, fear, and all that. So let me take you to another beautiful vocabulary, my friends. Debris. What is meant by debris? Debris means, I'll give you a simple example. When some accident happens, like for example, imagine a flight accident, a plane crash happened. After the plane crash happened, you will find small particles of the plane here and there on the ground. So the waste particles left after some incident happens, that is called debris. So in a simple language, debris means remains. Debris means what? Remains. Or the waste particles left on the ground found here and there. Okay. It need not be all the time plane crash. It can be anything. I'll give an example. Imagine earthquake came, a very huge earthquake came. Then after that, you'll find debris everywhere. Okay. Floods came, for example. And then you'll find debris everywhere. I hope you understood it, my dear friends. So I'll take you to the next vocabulary. The next vocabulary says thaw. What is meant by thaw? Thaw means getting free from a problem, getting free from a pressure. THAW, thaw. Mark say thaw. Thaw means getting free from a problem. Okay, getting free from a problem. I hope everybody understood this. Now, taking you to next vocabulary, strains. The US more strains its relationships with India. Strains means keep pressure. So America has taken some decision about India's relationship, and that decision is not very good for America. So strain means keeping pressure. Okay. Strain means keeping pressure. Okay. So I have told you this vocabulary many times. Lingering. Lingering means, my dear friends, not able to move. Okay. Lingering means no change, no movement. The traffic has been lingering for 2 hours. So when you use the expression lingering threat means a threat which has been constantly existing and there is no change. Okay. Amid means during. Amid, during. Flurry, Flurry. What is the meaning of the word flurry? Flurry means sudden events happening. Flurry of, flurry of engagements means sudden things happening out of the blue. Okay. Sudden things happening out of the blue. I hope everybody understood this, my dear friends. See, when you work on vocabulary, it's very important to make a note of every word. Only then you will be able to remember them. If you don't make running notes, things are not going to work, my dear friends. So it's very important. I think deploy is a word everybody knows, right? Deploy is a very common word everybody knows. So deploy means keeping somebody somewhere as a part of some rescue operation or security threat. So deploy, government deployed a few police people there. Okay. So deploy is a very common word everybody knows. Yes or no? Chalo. So linger. Linger means, my dear friends, what? Existing in the same position without any change. Amid means during, my dear friends. Flurry means sudden things happening without expectation. Okay. And let me take you to next vocabulary, my dear friends. Dampens the spirit. Dampen means make less. In one way, dampen means reduce. When I say dampen the spirit, discourage. I told my uncle my business plans, but my uncle gave me a serious lecture that dampened my spirit. Okay, reduce. So let me take you to a few more vocabulary here. Yes, a lot of times students keep asking about idioms. Here we go. There is a beautiful idiom, my dear friends. Run with the hare and hunt with the hound. Run with the hare and hunt with the hound. What a beautiful idiom this is. Run with the hare and hunt with the hound. The meaning is, at a time, I support two opposite views. Did you understand? For example, I go to my one friend and support his idea. Likewise, at the same time, I go to another friend, supports his idea. Surprisingly, both ideas are in contrast. So at a time, do two opposite things for your selfish purpose. So that's a beautiful idiom. So you can call it idiom of the day. You can call it idiom of the day. There is a fantastic idiom, my dear friends. Pakistan humored. Do you think here humor is joke here? Do you think humor means here fun? No. If you think, you're wrong. Here the sentence says, while America may have its reasons to keep Pakistan humored and incentivized. Humored means, in one way, bow to. You didn't understand? Humored means bow to. I'll give you an example. My uncle helped me last year. So even now, I have to humor myself to my uncle, adapt, adjust. Did you understand? Surrender. You also can use the word surrender. So Pakistan humor, to keep Pakistan humored. I'll give you one example. Political parties often announce different freebies or different schemes to keep the people humored and happy. To keep the people humored means to keep the people in control. You understand it, right? Be very cautious, my dear friends. Vocabulary, sometimes what happens is we keep guessing. Guessing doesn't work. Incentivized, support, encourage. Incentives. The company announced incentives. Why? To encourage the people, right? So incentivized is encourage. I hope everybody understood this. On the same line means with the same opinion. On the same line means with the same opinion. Wow, what a beautiful vocabulary this is. Offing. Offing means, my dear friends, in the future going to happen. Offing means it's going to happen in the future. I'll give you an example. If you work hard today, my dear friends, on vocabulary, success will be in the offing in 2023. Success will be in the offing means you will find it. So offing means something that will happen for sure. Something that will happen for sure. That's what we call offing. Nourish. You know what nourish is, right? Nourish means taking care. Nourish means taking care. Chalo, I have tried my best to share with you some beautiful vocabulary, my dear friends. And I hope that everybody should watch this video and make a running notes. If you don't make a running notes and simply watch this video, that's not going to really help you, okay? So if you really want some benefit out of this exercise, the time that we are all spending on vocabulary, it should be fruitful. And if that is the objective, please make running notes. Chalo, let me have a quick revision. Existing in the same position without any change, linger. So discourage, there are many beautiful vocabulary, my dear friends. One is dampen. So dampen is also, discourage. Now, what is the meaning of the vocabulary flurry, my dear friends? Sudden events occurring, okay? Flurry. So I and my uncle, we both are in the same line. Same line means same ideology, same opinions. There is a very important idiom, my dear friends, that's called two to tango. Two to tango means it is a responsibility of both the parties to solve the problem. And this idiom I have derived from the headlines today called three to tangle. However, this is a different thing. When I say tangle, tangle means actually involve in a fight. Involve in a fight, okay? Likewise, there is a fantastic idiom that I have mentioned, if you remember, run with the hare, and hunt with hounds. And hunt with the hound. It's a very big idiom, right? But the meaning is simple. You support two opposite views at the same time because you have some selfish motto. What is meant by stall, my dear friends? Stop without any change. Yes, replenish means, means what? Again. Replenish means restore. There is another vocabulary very close to this called, my dear friends, refurbish. Refurbish is a beautiful vocabulary, okay? Refurbish is a beautiful vocabulary. Upgrade is a common word we use in our communication, right? Upgrade means increase, update. If you work hard, Success will be in the offing. Offing means it's going to happen. It will happen. Nourish means what, my dear friends? Taking care. Everybody knows this word nourish. Taking care, yes or no? Taking care, yes or no? Then there is a beautiful vocabulary called undermine. What is meant by undermine? In one way, it's like underestimate, okay? Now there is a vocabulary that I have said, that is apprehension. Yes, my dear friends. What is meant by apprehension? Doubts, fear, anxiety, yes or no? A lot of apprehensions people have. Amid means during, okay? During that process, in the middle of, okay? So my dear friends, if you remember, there is a word that I have mentioned called strain. Strain means putting pressure. Strain means pressure. Do you remember there is a beautiful vocabulary called debris? So when something happens, the waste materials, whatever left, we call them debris. We call them debris. Yes or no, my dear friends? So debris. Now there is a word which is very, very, very critical. The word is humored. What is meant by the word humored? Bow to. Politicians often announce different schemes to keep the people humored, to keep the people in their control, my dear friends. Then there is a beautiful vocabulary called thaw. Thaw means, my dear friends, free from an issue, free from a pressure. Free from an issue, free from a pressure. Yes, there are a few more. There are still a few more, but I try to share with you some beautiful vocabulary. But the game is not yet over, friends. I did my job. I did my part. I want you to do your part, which is where I'll underline 3 words of the day. There are 3 words which I'm announcing as words of the day. And I want you to work on them, study them on the internet or the dictionary, then create your own examples. Will you do it? Offing. Create a beautiful example with the vocabulary offing, my dear friends. Okay? Create a beautiful example with the word offing. And my dear friends, replenish. I want you to create a beautiful example with the vocabulary replenish. And yes, humored. Friends, before you create examples with these 3 words, my request is you study them first. You study them on the internet or in the dictionary. Then you will understand how to use it. Then your example is naturally going to be beautiful. Friends, don't forget that SHYAM Sir will be waiting to see good examples from you. I once again request all the students, all my friends watching this video to take vocabulary more and more seriously from today so that, your career is going to be very successful with the support of vocabulary. I hope the session is interesting and useful. If you really believe that this program called SHYAM Sir's Vocabulary is really useful, I want you to share this with your friends, whoever is preparing for competitive exams, and I'm sure this will help them too. All the best. I'll see you in my next session. Have a good day, my dear friends. Bye-bye. Signing off, your SHYAM Sir. I'll be waiting to see your examples, okay?